In the eve of the presidential polls, police spokesperson Fred Enanga says working with other sister security agencies, they obtained leading intelligence clues that some elements whose acts of subversive nature were inclined to instigating riots, burning fuel stations in the central business and blowing up electric transformers in and around Kampala district. Enanga says obtained reliable intelligence information indicated that the planners wanted to use violence as a medium of expressing discontent about the outcomes of the just concluded presidential results. The intelligence dossier reports that the architectures of the riots were supposed to pitch camp at Magere and Kasangati, where new presidential candidate Robert Kyagulanyi and former FDC presidential retired Colonel Dr. Kizza Besigye respectively stay.
But we do have our surveillance teams that are there, and they are trying to counter any plans of seeing to it that there are violent demonstrations and also mass riots that are instigated, as had been threatened by some of those agencies.
The joint security operations also foiled what would be the major supply of routes for protesters into the city. The routes were identified to be Gayaza, Hoima and Mitiana roads, among other flashpoints for mass riots. While earlier media reports indicated the National Unity Platform presidential candidate Robert Kyagulanyi was under house arrest and his freedom of expression and movement limited, Enanga says the media reports are treated as blackmail while Kyagulanyi remains a free man to enjoy all his civil liberties, including meeting his lawyers and close henchmen.
Our security teams there are having a controlled arrangement of visitors who are going in and coming out. So the preventive, it's not that Honorable Kyagulanyi is under house arrest and so on and so forth.
At the joint security press briefing, it was revealed that over 50 people are under police custody on account of speaking false and harmful propaganda that Mitiana Municipality Member of Parliament-elect Francis Zake has been gunned down to death.
He was not beaten, okay? Zake was not beaten. Zake wanted to force his entry into the home of Honorable Kyagulanyi, all right? And then, of course, you know how violent he usually portrays himself when he's blocked by security. Now, if he's taken to hospital, that is arrangement between him and the hospital and Dr. Sechitoleko of Rubaga. They know what arrangement is there, okay? So we are not going to go into issues of claiming that Zake was beaten. He was obstructed from entering the home of Honorable Kyagulanyi.
Regardless of skirmishes between security operatives and rioters in massacre, UPDF spokesperson Brigadier Flavia Bekwaso appreciated cooperation of law-abiding civilians with security forces in containing the situation and maintaining peace across the nation.
For as long as the situation still remains kind of unpredictable, they will be there, and this is throughout the whole country. In all areas where we think you may like to have, people coming up or riots getting done, or the youth getting up, the soldiers will still remain there, or security will remain beefed up.
Despite of the recommended efforts in maintaining peace across the country during the presidential, the weekly crime report indicates that over 1,074 people were arrested and will soon be arraigned in court for the preferred charges against them, categorized into 48 accounts. Sharon Chomjisha, UBC News.